Hey, what's up guys? Today I'll be doing an unwrapping and first look on the Primo Emblem 2.0 boxing gloves. So stay tuned. Hey guys, Carlo here. Today I'm excited to bring you guys an unwrapping and first look on the Primo Emblem 2.0 boxing gloves. These retail starting at $125. You can get these anywhere between 8 and 16 ounces. They are a Velcro closure only model, and you can get these in multiple colorways. I got mine in the black, white, and gold colorway. I believe I got these in 14 ounces, maybe 16, I can't recall. And you can see these were shipped via DHL. And it took about a week and a half for me to receive these gloves from the time that I ordered them. So let's go ahead and open these up and take a look at how these look. Now, I did a review maybe about a year and a half ago on the original Emblem boxing gloves, and I was super impressed by those. In fact, they became probably my favorite conventional style Thai-made boxing gloves. So these gloves are handmade in Thailand, utilizing genuine leather. And if you guys are familiar with Thai-made gloves, 99.9% of the time, the craftsmanship of the gloves are just amazing. You really get a great bang for your buck when it comes to Thai-made gloves, whether it's, Twins, Fairtex, Boon. I even did a review on those Buakaw branded gloves, and now these Primos. So these are going to be the successor to the original Emblem gloves. Hopefully there's some improvements oftentimes. So I did get these in 14 ounces. I figured it was either 14 or 16 I got these in, but oftentimes, when they release a successor to an original glove that's really popular, you always want to see them keep the same things that made the original so successful, and maybe just kind of improve on those. You don't want to redo them too much from the originals, because you might take away what made them so great in the first place. So have them here. You can see they came in the DHL packaging. Now I'm going to take them out of the plastic wrap, and super excited to see how these gloves look and feel. A little bit of wrapping paper. So there is the right glove in the black, white, and gold, or should I say black and gold with a little bit of white, should I say. But that's the right glove. And there is the left glove. So I'll put them next to each other so you guys can have an idea of how these look. The leather on here has more of a, I guess you could say, satin to matte finish, but feels very nice, soft, and supple. You have that Primo logo on the back of the glove. It's in white, black with a little bit of silver right there. You have a rubberized patch on the back of the wrist with raised letters. So it says Primo Fightwear on the back right there. So full genuine leather, again made in Thailand. On the palm side, it says handcrafted, fighter tested, Primo genuine leather, made in Thailand right there. Your weight written vertically, 14 ounces, and a gold inner thumb, as well as a silver piping around the thumb. The gold on here is not really metallic. It's more like pearlized. It doesn't have like a very shiny look to it. And it has a little bit more of a subdued gold look, which I like. It doesn't look too flashy when it comes to the actual gold color. You do have some ventilated holes here on the palm. The grip bar on here is definitely nice and large and firm. And you have a full length attached thumb, which is pretty common with a lot of Thai gloves, starting at the intersection right here all the way to the very end. So you have a full length attached thumb as well. 3.5-inch Velcro strap, has a good amount of grip on it. The inside has a standard polyester nylon satin liner. It says made in Thailand, composition leather on the inside. The back of the wrist support, you're looking at about maybe an inch of firm density foam padding. On the inside of the wrist, you can tell they put a lot of emphasis, again, on wrist padding and wrist support. You're looking at probably an inch to 1.25 inches of firm density foam padding on the inside of the wrist that comes up to right about here. As well, additionally, on the other side, and you can actually see where the stitching is that keeps the padding on the inside for the wrist. So you have basically those two pieces of padding that acts almost like a splint system to really keep your wrist and your hand protected and giving you that maximum support. Just from my first observations, the quality on these look great. The stitching is really on point, really no imperfections. Even the back of the wrist right here at the hinge point looks really good. That side looks really clean as well. The piping looks done very nicely. That's on the left glove. Looking at the right glove, same thing here. I really don't see any imperfections on the glove from the naked eye. Once I put these gloves on, I'll be able to tell how they feel on the inside in terms of comfort. But just showing you guys overall how the glove looks. They look really nice. And yeah, the leather on here feels very supple and smooth. It utilizes layered foam padding. So when you push down on the padding, I'd say that this is on the medium density side, definitely not stiff and not too soft either. I'd say right there in the middle, but once you start really using these gloves, I definitely foresee these breaking in nicely. So let's go ahead and put these gloves on. I'll give you guys my initial thoughts on how they feel. Oh wow, this feels really good. Nice and comfortable. Wrist support feels really good as well. Has a slightly longer cuff, so the cuff kind of drops down a little bit further on my forearm. Let's put the left glove on. Again, very comfortable. So first impressions, you do have that satin liner on the inside. That's very smooth. There's no areas on either glove that I feel like there's any type of material bunching up over my knuckles. Thumb position is pretty much perfect. The piping on here feels really good as well. It doesn't feel too tight. But again, once I start using it, that's when I'm really gonna know. I'll do a review eventually, but that's when I'm really gonna know if the piping is comfortable. But thumb positioning is definitely perfect. When I make a fist right now, it doesn't pull down on the tip whatsoever. And you can see it's kind of just by design with the way that little wing works, that attached wing, if you want to call it. But you can make a really nice tight fist with this glove. You also have a piece of neoprene that's full length on the finger compartment. It's really nice and thick and acts basically like a secondary grip bar, aside from the original grip bar, to really give you something to really pull down with the tip of your fingers, so you can really make a nice tight fist. As far as the softness of the glove, I'd say that these are semi-broken in. They're not extremely soft, but they're not also stiff, but they're right in the middle, so you can open and close your hands with relative ease on either side, with my right or my left. And again, I think the more you use these gloves, just like any glove, you break them in, it softens up the foam quite a bit. You really live in these gloves, it'll soften that even more. The wrist support definitely feels really nice as well. It feels really thick and rigid around the wrist, so you get that extra support. And to me, again, this is a glove. I know that a lot of you guys ask, well, can you use that for regular boxing, or can you use that for kickboxing or Muay Thai? This to me is a little bit more of like a conventional boxing glove. It doesn't have the rounded cuff like you would with the Thai glove that's shorter in length, and you have a little bit more padding typically with the Thai glove over the palm section. But you do also have this padding right here that comes up that for good wrist support, but you can also use that to parry strikes as well. I'd say this is more of a conventional boxing glove, but for Muay Thai or kickboxing, I think it just would do solid for a training glove as well. I personally don't practice Muay Thai or kickboxing, so I can't comment on how well it does with blocking knees or elbows or anything like that, or in the clinch. But in terms of just overall comfort and how these feel, I definitely think you guys would be satisfied with this glove. But overall, very comfortable. Padding feels really nice right there in the middle in terms of the density. And I really look forward to trying these out and eventually giving you guys a review on these gloves. But my first impressions are very positive. They feel good, they look good, quality's top notch. So yeah, overall, very impressed by these Emblem 2.0 boxing gloves. If you guys have any questions or comments, you guys know what to do. Put them down below. I'll put the link in the description box where you can find these Emblem 2.0 boxing gloves. I'll see you guys later. Peace.